Hi, I'm Michael. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing good and healthy in spite of this pandemic. And I also hope that you will enjoy the short video because today we're gonna talk about something fun, something that is a lot of us enjoy playing, and that is badminton. I'm sure most of you are pretty much aware of this sport since this has been going on for ages already. Badminton is a really fun sport and it is easy to get started. Well, unlike other sports, badminton doesn't require you to have monster skills to play the game. Plus, it only takes another person to have a game with you. It's also a very mixed gender with men and women equally able to play together. Also, badminton is a good exercise. It strengthens your muscles, gives them more vigor, increases blood flow, and has countless other advantages. Playing badminton has benefits for the mind in addition to the body. However, for this video, we're not gonna dwell much on the benefits of playing badminton because for this session, we're gonna talk about its history instead. For sure, some would ask, is it really necessary to know the history of a sport before playing it? Well, to answer it, it's not mandatory to know the history of the sport, but it's good if you do. Any sportsman or enthusiast would prefer to know as much as possible about the sport he is interested in, don't you think? So with that in mind, let's get started. Badminton is a racket game similar to tennis, in which either two singles opponents or two doubles teams attempt to hit a shuttlecock over a net to win points. The shuttlecock is an apparatus that produces a high amount of drag, which makes the sport unique from racket sports that use balls. The object of the game is to not let the shuttlecock land on your side of the court while also attempting to hit the shuttlecock onto the other team's side without it landing out of bounds. Badminton is an extremely popular sport internationally, especially in large countries such as India and China. It is also a successful Olympic sport, having made its debut in the 1992 Barcelona Games. Badminton's origins can be traced back nearly 2,000 years to ancient Greece, where early versions of the sport were played for leisure and exercise. However, India is officially credited with the creation of badminton, as this is where Pune, the version that most closely resembles the modern badminton, was being played in the mid to late 19th century. As the sport became more popular, it expanded to other regions of the world, with England, Canada, Germany, Scotland, and eventually the United States all adopting their variations of badminton. Historians have proved unable to credit a single individual with the invention of badminton. Instead, it is widely believed that high-ranked military officers stationed in India around 1870 created the game as a way to relax and remain physically fit. While the principal concept of badminton was likely established nearly 2,000 years ago, the aforementioned version from India came about between 1870 to 1873, with the latter date marking the creation of the first official set of rules for the sport. Modern rule adaptations were made several decades later in 1893, when the newly formed Badminton Association of England launched the first documented series of formal badminton competitions. Badminton did not become extremely popular until the very end of the 19th century, with the first All England Badminton Championships being held in England in 1899. The sports gained further popularity in 1934 as the first world governing body for the sport, the Badminton World Federation, was established to oversee all international competitions. Badminton began to truly capture the attention of the world in 1972 when it became the latest sport to be added to the Olympic Games. Viewers were at first treated to singles or one-on-one matches, before the slate of games was soon expanded to feature singles and doubles matches for both men and women. The five nations that devote the most time and resources to this sport are the following: China, South Korea, Denmark, England, Sweden, with China being the number one. Did you know that the ball of badminton, or known as shuttlecock, is also referred to as birdie? This name comes from the fact that feathers are used in the making of the projectile, specifically goose feathers. Traditionally, 16 feathers are used in each bird. Did you know that a male goose is called a gander, while a female goose is sometimes called a dame, while a young goose is called a gosling? The plural form for the word goose is geese. However, a group of geese together on the ground is called a gaggle. Interesting, right? And again, this is Michael, and see you in the next video. Thank you.
Oops! Wait a minute! I know that you're excited now to play badminton as you now know the history and the fundamental strokes and grips. But there's something missing. I wonder what is it? Hi, I'm Kate Dayan Bautista and I will teach you the rules in badminton. Badminton is a game played in singles where one person plays against one person, or doubles where two people play against two people. The objective of the game is for you or your team to win 2 sets faster than your opponent. And to win a set, you must score 21 points and be at least 2 points ahead in your opponent. But Kate, how do you score these points? You may ask. To score a point, you must aim to hit the shuttlecock, which is usually corked with feathers, with your racket over the net and onto your opponent's floor without the opponent returning the favor. To start the game, the player must serve the shuttlecock below the waist. The shuttlecock must travel over the net and land in the areas defined for a service to be legal. Now pay attention to the court lines as it is the boundaries of the game. If the shuttlecock is hit into the lines, this also counts as a point. The opponent will then try and return the shuttlecock and make you miss returning it. This can go back and forth and is also known as the rally. Remember, the game aims to hit the shuttlecock onto your opponent's floor, and these are the areas you are aiming for. There are a lot of things you cannot do in badminton. First is you cannot hit the shuttlecock outside the area of play. Next, you cannot hit the shuttlecock twice in succession. Next is that you cannot touch the net. And also, you cannot hit the shuttlecock into the net and it lands on your side of the court. And of course, you cannot touch the shuttlecock with any part of your body except the racket. And as earlier mentioned, you must serve the shuttlecock legally. If you commit any of these errors, this results in your opponents being awarded a point. Once a player or pair has won a point, they are also awarded the next serve. Once a player or pair has won 21 points and is at least 2 points ahead, they win a set. First pair to win 3 sets faster than the other opponent wins. These are the general rule in badminton. That is badminton in a nutshell. Now that you know the general rules, what are you waiting for? Go get your shuttlecock and racket. Call your friends and let's all play badminton. Enjoy!